you were able to eat while watching that?
Yeah. There's not a whole lot that stops you from eating. It requires this precision. Let's throw in Zach
Wilson.
We're going Adam Big Donkey Dunn. Adam, do you know what
Big donkey.
chili? I love chili. 6 minutes. How many gallons of chili?
I'm not joking. It's gonna snow in Bailey. I'm looking at it right now. I wish you guys could see it. You cannot see my mountains across. It is not rain. It is white.
Well, how about that for an intro for the show, boys? How are you? Oh, it's gonna
What's
snow
up, boys?
in the mountains in the middle of summer. Gentlemen, how are we doing? I snuck up on Joey. Welcome to the Juice Boys Show.
You pushed record there when I was mid-sentence.
Stupid,
That's great.
Joey. So stupid to start a weekly sports podcast. That's how we do it. Too stupid to stop after 49 episodes. Oh my gosh, our 50th birthday is almost here.
What is happening?
I feel so old.
God.
Whenever you're listening, however you're listening, wherever you
Beautiful.
listen, we thank you so much. You guys know shows drop every Friday, except last week we surprised you a little 4th of July epi. Be sure to follow on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok for all the latest pieces of fun sports content. Guys, I've missed you so much. Mr. Christopher was in my neck of the woods last few days.
Yes, you
It was
were.
lovely.
We just drowned ourselves in brown water, and we barbecued, and we made barbecue, and we sat by a fire. We golfed.
How'd you shoot?
Average.
Oh,
I'll
average?
go average.
Yeah.
Average.
Not
It was a good
great.
time.
Not bad.
It was a great time. We got to be with
it was a good time.
the doctor of pulp and the pastor of pulp, Steve Jones.
Oh, Steve
And the
is there?
doctor of pulp, yeah. It was
my
an
boy.
amazing time. Who has contributed multiple times to the show. So is the doctor of pulp. Got the crew together, a grand old tone, a lot of fireball, a lot of warm fireball, boys.
It better have been hot. It better have
We
been
churned
hot.
through it fast. We were out of Fireball like 2 holes into the back 9.
That
Yes.
is- you're my boys. I
Also-
appreciate you so much.
Joe, we must say, Steve, who's a huge part of this show and support, and he was golfing with us, he pulled out the biggest Big Bertha. I didn't know this existed as a driver.
Mine is called the biggest Big Bertha.
And he slapped dingers with it.
Oh, he was slapping. You have the biggest?
The literal name of it is the biggest Big Bertha.
Oh,
And-
this is the same one.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
What
So
are
unless
the
it's-
odds
unless,
of that?
Unless it's from 1998 and has no grips, it's not the same. All right, it is not the same. He needs to wear down those grips
His
to where
arm seems to be in
worse than a
far
fishing
better
pole.
shape.
He said during one practice swing, I've never touched this club. I've never swung this club. And within the same breath, he slapped this thing 743 yards.
Just a dingers, huh?
I
Yeah.
could
Oh,
not
dingers.
believe how often he was just slapping bombs mid-sentence. Would be talking through his own backswing and just send it. It was
Just slap.
No, he's not the biggest
Beautiful.
guy, so that just shows you the
No.
technology of the biggest.
Oh my gosh. I was calling him the Rod Carew of golf.
yeah,
He was so low to the ground. He stayed low. It was a
Jeff
great
Bagwell.
time. Also,
just swinging while sitting on the toilet.
very much so. Also, I'm the third turd Cody. Nice to meet y'all. We got the
yeah,
Mr.
the intro.
Paul Pelletier, who was in Kansas City for the 4th of July with his amazing family, and Juice Boy Joe. I don't know where the hell you are. We didn't hear from you at all.
It was me and it was my wife and I's 10-year anniversary. Thank
And his
you very
birthday,
much.
JoJo.
It
Happy
was my
birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
happy
anniversary.
birthday.
Crazy couple of days. Birthday on the 2nd, wedding anniversary on the 3rd, and then 4th of July. It's always a party. So it's always busy those times.
So
So
are
I'm
you
sorry.
just drying out right now or stepping right back up to the plate?
Dude, I don't work again until August 1st, so I'm not.
Okay.
It's full steam ahead. Go
He
hard
hasn't
to the
dried
paint.
out since the
love
last
it.
day of school.
Go hard to the paint.
Gentlemen, what are we drinking? Christopher started us off, friend.
Fellas, I've been on a scotch kick of recent, so I
for
am
real?
drinking. I sure have. I'm drinking a glass, actually the last of some Macallan 12-year.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it pété?
No.
No, it's not
It's
pété?
sweet.
It's sweet.
You're not
Like
really showing it in the
you.
screen, so I'm not sure if I really.
Yeah, where
Oh,
is
this
it?
is an audio only format. I didn't think that mattered.
Oh, you're not drinking
like-
at all.
Would you like to see it? Here's
Okay. Hold on. I don't
Glass.
see. Is it empty?
Here is the glass that.
Oh,
There it
okay,
is.
okay,
It looks
okay.
pretty
Here we go
dark.
for the listener. Wait, we can do better.
Oh, you couldn't hear anything. That is not.
That-
picking
that's
up
not
a
proof.
noise.
He doesn't
That's
have
not-
anything.
That's not picking up anything.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
you can
I guess
choose
I
to
believe
believe
you.
or not. I guess I don't care.
Joey, can you beat some scotch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Congrats.
I mean, I'm probably not. You know, but I'm not really the biggest
The
fan
pendulum
of-
swung real
I'm not
fast.
really the biggest fan of scotch, but I am a fan of Tennessee whiskey. And I was drinking some Jack with my dad. I was with Big Cat this weekend. Shout out to Big Cat. And so picked up something a little better. Got some Gentleman Jack. And
Good
Gentleman
call.
Jack
Tasty
is
stuff.
fantastic. And, my favorite drink in Vegas is called the Sinatra Smash, and they make it with Gentleman Jack. I don't have the ingredients yet, but I might go get them tomorrow just to make that. So, yes, Gentleman Jack, it is delightful. On the
Oh,
rocks.
now that sounded a lot better than whatever the hell Chris tried to do.
You know, I'm out here trying. That's all I can do.
Well, I'm still recovering from my weekend with Mr. Chris, so I need to slow it down a little bit. So I'm just going to wash it down with some Maker's Mark here. I'm just going to keep it.
Just take it.
Just keep it going.
Just take it easy.
Just going to take it easy. Keep it going. Guys, I've just missed you so much. I'm so happy right now. We got a sports docket.
Yes, we do. We do.
Correct.
Okay.
Check. We have a big potato, maybe a big hot dog. Maybe some Moron Mountain. Who knows? And a big stat of the day around the old Major League Eating League. It's a league. It's a real league. So, with that being said, let's jump into the docket. The MLB All-Star Game and Home Run Derby is here. Joey, let's recap some quick storylines of the first half of the baseball season. Yankees are slumping a little bit. Rockies suck. But they just beat the freaking Royals when Chris was here. They won that
it was
series.
such a good game. It was so fun watching McCoy just melt down in real time. It was the best part of the trip.
Yeah, the next game, the Rockies lost 10-1. Okay, so
they didn't do great at the end of that series. But
we got battle of the two MVPs, Shohei Ohtani
and Bryce Harper. Just going at it. Shohei Ohtani and Bryce Harper, both the two-time MVPs, going at it and seeing who's going to come out on top of the National League.
Yeah, we got Quan hitting 358. He was hitting 390 for the Guardians. Right, you just could not get that guy out. The Sox are rising. Mariners battling in the batting at the Mendoza line.
For a good chunk of the season, they were batting as a team batting average under 200.
Oh, that's right. So, favorite early first half of the year storyline, my friends, before we get into the All-Star break.
I think my favorite storyline so far is the unbelievable lack of contact hitting that's going on in Major League Baseball. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Now, thank you, Stephen Kwan, because he's hitting 358 right now. But other than that, there's only 11 players in the entire league that are hitting over 300 this season. What?
That's not very good.
What happened?
The game has changed, boys.
The Baltimore Orioles are leading the league in batting average, team batting average, and their team batting average is 258. I'm like, their team is only hitting 1 out of every 4 times. Now, with that being said, home runs are up, runs are being scored, stolen bases are outstanding. Ellie De La Cruz already has 45. It's freaking awesome. So the game is still moving, but they're not hitting. And then at the same time, the pitching is incredible. All right, the pitching is incredible. There's more than 10 teams with a sub-4 team ERA. That's incredible. Then you have the Rockies, the only team in the league with an over 5 ERA, and it's not even close. It's 5.38. All right, I mean, it's not. The next closest is 4.8. Okay, so I mean, they are that a half a run more a game than the rest of the league is giving up. That's horrific. There's a lot now. The lack of hitting is remarkable. Right now the Mariners got themselves back up to their team batting average is 217, the lowest in the league, but yet they are winning the AL West. How does this happen? All right, how does this happen? Modern day baseball is bizarre. It is bizarre. They're last in home runs, last in doubles, but yet they had the third lowest ERA in baseball. So they're winning the AL West right now. They are a playoff team with a team batting average of 217. Pitching is taking over. It's just home runs, strikeouts, and that's about the game now. It's home run, strikeouts, walks, and steals.
Yep, I would say the biggest storyline probably the Guardians. They got probably 1 or 2 dudes you may know. Jose Ramirez is incredible. And then now Khan's back. He's hitting everywhere. They lost their ace, Shane Bieber. Also, the NL collectively just isn't great. You got the Dodgers, the Brewers, who are surprised, the Philly, and the Braves, and everyone else is just trying to figure it out.
They're just back.
Everyone else. Also, I'll give the Royals a shout out. They're 49 and 43. They spent a little money. They're staying relevant. So for a local guy, I'm a happy man. They're not embarrassing.
Legitimate all-stars. Bobby
they have
Witt.
4.
Yeah, but I'm saying a couple of legitimate all-stars. Bobby Witt and Salvi are two of the best.
Couple of hack daddies.
All right,
Seth Lugo probably is the Cy Young of the AAL right now. If you were to, that's a legitimate. He should start that.
He probably should. He probably should start that game. I'm just saying. But Bobby Witt's incredible. Gunnar Henderson is dominating home runs wise, but stats and WAR. I still don't know how the hell they calculate WAR. Wins above replacement. What does that mean? But Bobby Witt's just dominating in that. So a lot of really fun storylines. It's just a different game. You don't have the Tony Gwynns. You don't have the base hitters. Even Luis Arise is only hitting 317. And it's just like he's the best contact hitter in baseball. So it's a different game, but it's still fun. It's getting a little bit more popular. We'll see what happens with the All-Star game, but so far
moves me into that. Yeah, Chris, 32 first-time All-Stars. Good for the league, bad for the league. Not as many big names. You got to get a lot of first-timers in there. Does this excite you? Are going to tune in?
I mean, I hope that it's not becoming like the NBA, the NFL, where players are becoming less and less interested in the All-Star game because they're trying to load manage or whatever it may be. But yeah, I mean, new up-and-comers, like it's great to see fresh blood. Like Joey was saying, the game is changing. With that, it's a changing of the guard to a...
It's a big changing of the guard. 32 dudes.
So that's a lot, dude. And you can think, who was dominant last year? Like, I mean, all these players, they're just not there. Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks. He's horrible this season. What is happening? So he's gone. He was supposed to be the next big thing. You've got Ronald Acuna Jr. won the MVP last season.
Yes.
He got hurt this season. So there's a void that's being filled there. New players in different positions. Mookie Betts moved from outfield to shortstop. So that opens up somebody in the outfield. And he got hurt. But he still is an all-star. Yeah. So 32 new all-stars. I think it's a good thing. I think it's good. I like to get new young people, new exciting people into the game, because those guys who were former all-stars that are off this year, they'll be back. They'll be back. But now we've got new good players and things to go. And Ryan McMahon, the best player on the Rockies, is going to be the best player on the Rockies for maybe another 2 weeks. And they even said that. They even said that on the All-Star selection.
Did
show. They? Ryan McMahon is the lone Rocky for now. And I was like, oh
yeah,
God, best season of his career. Just let's ship him.
Also, the Texas Rangers might have the worst comeback season after winning World Series. They are not good. They should be maybe selling off. They are in the Athletics, the White Sox, the Rockies. Yeah. They're in the not a good realm for being. Yeah, they're in that range of teams right now after winning a World Series. Never been done before, so that'd be quite the accomplishment, guys. Home Run Derby. Any thoughts? Any favorites? I just saw Bobby Wood Jr. is going to be in it as a shortstop.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's leading the league in hits. Pete Alonso, this is the only time he wakes up in the whole year is to compete in the All-Star game. Who do you got? Who's your fave?
Oh, let's go Pete. I'd love to see it. I mean, dude's an animal in the All-Star game and in the Home Run Derby. Yeah, let's go Pete.
Pete prides himself on it, dude. Like, this is his thing.
He really doesn't.
He really prides himself on this, and he's just like, he takes this more serious than the Mets making the playoffs. All right, so it's just like he's really going to get it. Now, there's some big names. Jose Ramirez is a good home run hitter. Now he's got
a smooth swing. I'm going to take him. I mean, Bobby Witt's my favorite in my pick, but as far as like getting to, and I think they changed the rules back to the original.
No, not
so Jose Ramirez got that smooth swing.
You still have a 3 minute. You still have a 3 minute timer, but you only get 40 pitches.
Yep.
Okay. So I mean, you can't just be like hiya, 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 and just hit those. So you're not gonna be able to have the 46 home run rounds, whatever. So that's kind of a bummer. At the end, you get 3 outs. Okay, and so that's the same thing as they used to have.
It's kind of like money balls too for the 3-point shot.
If you hit like Josh Hamilton did a couple of years, like back a couple of years ago, that
was like a decade ago.
That was at least 15, probably at least at this point. When he did that at Yankee Stadium, he hit like almost 20 in a row. So yeah, you can still do that because you get 3 outs. And, you know,
was it the gold ball, right? Remember that they like the All-State ball or something? Let's go with what else we got. Should we switch to the NFL, guys? It's been a while.
We've been talking about the NFL.
It's about time. It is about time.
It's not.
It's just like I know what I'm talking about here. We got to get back on it.
All right, guys. And Joey Burrow is on some kind of podcast, and the boy wants 18 games. Or he says, if we're going to do 18 games, I think there should be 2 bye weeks. Very interesting.
Fair.
He actually thought it should be treated like the NBA All-Star Game and MLB All-Star Game, where the whole league gets a bye in the middle of the season. And then you do some kind of Pro Bowl festivities, something to celebrate the game, and then you also get your normal bye. So I like that on his face. And then I read the Players Union would not like this because now he's put him in a box where the NFL's like, oh, you want this? Like, we're going to get 18 games. So you guys, what you talked about, you want this. So now it's a very interesting little cat and mouse game. Did they just put his Players Union in a box there? 18 games. I kind of like splitting it up and maybe doing a Pro Bowl for a week. But then some players will actually rest and some would have to participate. Let me just throw it out to the boys. What do you guys think of? It feels like an 18 game is going to happen.
It's interesting. I mean, it's an interesting thought. I don't hate it on paper. And also, I think that it puts you in a spot to where it's like, yeah, Pro Bowl is already not taken particularly seriously in the NFL. Most of the big name players opt out of it because they don't need the extra wear and tear on their body. And now you drop that into the middle of the season. I think you're going to see less interest, more opportunity for maybe guys who are kind of up and comers and trying to make a name for themselves. That seems compelling. But yeah, I think you just make it 2 straight up buys, keep the Pro Bowl such as it is, try and see if you can revamp it in such a way so that folks who, their team's already out, they're done, they get the chance to go have some fun rather than trying to make that choice while having to recover from God knows how many injuries that you've just been pumping steroids to keep yourself up and moving. So yeah, I mean, I don't hate it, at least initially, but yeah, I think if you're moving to 2 buys, you've just got to do 2 buys.
Oh, I have always liked the idea of 1 team bye and every player on the roster gets a second bye that the coach picks and chooses when that player's off.
I hate that.
Really? There's so much strategery.
No, because then you're gonna have a game without Patrick Mahomes. That's horrible.
That's fine. That's
maybe fine. I would never take a game without Tom Brady.
But you have to develop other quarterbacks. You got to get other maybe the quarterback's the one that doesn't. But like Aaron Donald, Chris Jones, you give them week 15 off at a noon game that doesn't really matter. They get that second week off. They're already pretty much doing it
after you clinched it, dude. No, I hate that.
So you're essentially just making like a preseason game late in the season. Like, oh, here's a whole bunch.
No, you have to pick. So maybe you
put up against one another.
Maybe you bench Chris Jones this week, but then you bench Travis Kelce the night. Like they get 2 weeks off. But the coach gets to pick when
this isn't
one of those weeks
football.
is up.
This is real life.
Oh man, I thought you guys would get on board. I guess I'll just
see now. I love the 18-game schedule. I love the 18-game schedule, and here is why: the Super Bowl would fall on President's Day weekend. We'd all get the Monday off. Let's do it, baby.
Well, that's what they're going for.
One week away from having that as a national holiday.
We are
we are 1 week away. All right, that's it. Before it used to be in January. All right. The Super Bowl used to be in January, and now we're going to be pushing it back all the way to February 19th, February 20th. Let's go.
Chris, we're only 200 extra concussions a week before Joey gets his 1 day off extra of work.
That's fine. That's fine with everybody.
That's fine.
Okay. That's fine.
Everybody's fine with it?
Yeah, everybody's good.
Know about that.
Now, here's where this could get hard, though.
Oh, because
if right now there's an 18-week season, right? So to make it a 19-week season, then that would push the Super Bowl to a holiday weekend. That's what I care about. If with the 1-team bye, how are they going to do that? Are they going to have to extend the week, like the season, an extra week to fit that in for everybody else? I just don't understand how this is going to work.
Oh, they don't care about the bodies. It
has to stop at 19-week-long regular season for my dream of having the Super Bowl and the next day off. All right, so that has to happen because every single person listening to this knows the fear of asking their boss for that Monday off. And just
me
like
especially.
Yeah, and it's just like I got to think of something that makes this sound good, to make it sound like I'm not just going to be ridiculously hungover.
You think they buy it?
I mean, I had great bosses where they just knew that when the Patriots were in it, they're like, no, we'll give you a Monday off. All right. So they just knew either way, either I was going to be ridiculously hungover or in an incredibly terrible mood. All right. And so it was just like they don't want you there. So let's just do that for everyone. Okay. And let's just give everyone the day after Super Bowl off.
Joey not thinking about anyone else but himself for the day off.
Thinking
What
about
about the players? What about the health? What about the brains?
I just said think about everyone. Give it to everyone.
Except the players.
They're playing a child's game for our amusement, buddy. All right, come on.
Oh, you guys really didn't like my idea? You go to 18?
Child's game. God dang, that's like the harshest thing that I've heard out of Joey.
You think a child could play NFL football? That's what I'm hearing.
The children do play football. They're just the best at it.
They're playing NFL football. You think that's what I heard is children can clock into an NFL game right now.
Football is a game.
Yeah,
Get me wrong. Do more children play football than adults play football?
Whoa.
The answer is yes. Okay, so the answer is yes. It is a child's game. So it's about amusement.
Wait a minute.
This is for entertainment. They're getting paid for entertainment. I am purchasing my Sunday ticket. My
class action lawsuit. You're getting in on that? Are you going to get in on that?
I've been part of it. I'm purchasing this. It's entertainment value.
Would you say that there's more children out there playing teacher than there are actual teachers?
Oh. But teaching's not a game.
Yeah, but it's a child's career.
Well, how would you know? Teaching's not a child's career.
Because there are more children doing it than adults, right? That's the parameters we set.
The children are learning. No, the children are learning.
You're in a child's career path because children in volume dictate what is and isn't theirs, rather than they're playing a different version than what adults do that earns them paychecks.
Yeah,
Like, what a shit argument.
No way.
You don't have anything to say to that. Except,
no, it's a game, dude. No, because it's completely different. Their kid's job is learning. My job is teaching. Different job. So, I mean, it's just like, so they're playing a game. Like you go out there and I played baseball as a kid. I was playing the same game that they get paid millions of dollars to play for. They're just better at it. All right. And so don't go out there and think that that this is like a real job, like you're out there like really, really grinding. I was like, this is entertainment. This is entertainment. Do what's going to get you more money, and more money is going to be more entertainment. And that'd be best thing the day before a break.
All I heard was you think children can play the NFL. That's what
Absolutely not. They're playing the same game. They're just a lot better at it.
Moving on. Cooper Flagg torching Team USA. For those who don't know who Cooper Flagg is, he is going to Duke. He's not even 18 years old yet. They just scrimmaged Team USA basketball, and all the clips came out. There's no official stats or anything, but the boy balled. He kind of kicked their ass. And he's not even at Duke yet. So
you said they. All right, so they played the U.S. select team. All right, now this is something that they do historically for the Olympics as a warm up, right? So, one of the great stories of the Dream Team is that they actually lost their scrimmage against the college all-stars with Bobby Hurley, and Bobby Hurley went off in that game.
Chris Webber,
Chris Webber, and he went off in that game, pissed off the Dream Team so much that the scrimmage the next day. How many points did the college kids score, Cody?
Maybe 20 in a 4-quarter game.
0. They scored 0 points.
Oh, that's right. Did
they completely shut them out the entire game. The next game. Now, so the U.S. select team went out to try to get the USA team ready for the Olympics in a couple of weeks, and they won by 3 points. No, 1 point. Sorry, they won by 1 point, 74-73. All right, they won by 1 point, and Anthony Davis had a block to win the game. As Cody said, there was no actual stats kept, but you saw clips of 17-year-old Cooper Flagg shooting threes in Anthony Davis's face, backing down and shooting around Drew Holiday, arguably two best defenders we have in the league. Is USA going to win the gold?
Yeah, 100%. I think that a group of college players from the U.S. is still collectively better than most anything else they're going to wind up facing in the Olympics. I mean, maybe
that's spicy.
I don't know, man.
Maybe some of those European squads are starting to look a little more loaded each and every year as Europe becomes a bigger and bigger pipeline into the NBA. But yeah, I still think USA's got it unless they come in flat-footed and don't give it their all.
You got to think though, this is the Super Bowl for these high school and young college players. This is just a Tuesday afternoon for the NBA players who they can turn it on anytime. The question is, will they turn it on? That's always the thing with USA basketball. Will they turn it on? Will they play as a team, get their shit together, take it seriously for the run? Because the FIBA stuff, it's hit or miss. The Olympics is the one time we all expect them to have their shit together for 6 games, bring home the gold.
They have an interesting group for the Olympics. All right. Their group is Puerto Rico, South Sudan qualified for the Olympics.
That's a dub, baby. That's a dub. What do you think the line is on that
a limb
game?
and say, I feel comfortable with that one.
Yeah.
What do you think the line is on that game?
South Sudan qualified for the Olympics? They're one of the top 12 teams in the world.
Imagine South Sudan sitting there like, we qualified. Let's see what our pool play is. It's like,
we got to play.
Fuck.
Team
No
USA,
cool running
Puerto Rico.
situation going on here.
And then the fourth team is Serbia. So South Sudan has to go against Jokic. All right.
We are so excited for the Olympics. We're going to have a ton of different stuff coming up on future episodes as that starts. And then wrapping up real quick, Major League Eating, guys. 4th of July, Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, the biggest thing on the sports docket this week. Joey Chestnut not there. Good old Patrick Bertatelli, 58 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Takes it home.
Yeah, it was incredible. We watched it at a barbecue place, and I felt weird eating normal food at a normal pace.
Yeah. Any thoughts on the old...
Wait, you were able to eat while watching that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that stops you from eating, if we're being totally honest.
Dude, that's nasty.
No, the grosser thing was watching a man roughly the size of a house chug a gallon of lemonade.
He broke the record.
It was like
the
in like
dude
20
next to
seconds.
him did everything that he could not to puke it right back up. Like he got a third of the way through. Meanwhile, this other dude just houses it like it was a Dixie cup. I mean, that was infinitely grosser. I think maybe I've just gotten used to the hot dog eating contest versus the lemonade. My God,
Eric Badlands Booker, he chugged a gallon of lemonade in how fast? How fast did he chug a whole gallon of sugary ass lemonade?
I thought it was like 20 seconds. It might have been
21 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say that was
more disturbing than we've seen the hot dog. We've seen it, but this was the guys next to old Eric Badlands was just like sipping tea compared to this guy. Just open the cold.
That guy's so gross. I think he has like a record for burping too. Because that's how he figured it out. Yeah.
As soon as he wins, like he doesn't get to take a breath, not a moment. As soon as that giant jug gets set down, there's a microphone in front of his face, and they're expecting him to have a poignant response, ready for having broken the world record. And he's just like,
he just had sugar. Like, just
way to go, man! You crushed it,
Joey. How many hot dogs do you think you could eat?
I hate hot dogs.
Oh, me too. All right,
yeah.
That'll do it, boys.
Chicken wings, we know, but hot dogs. I mean,
Joey Chestnut did 200 chicken wings in 5 minutes for Buffalo Wild Wings. Also did a charity hot dog eating. He did 50 hot dogs in like 5 minutes or so. He's the GOAT. He should be back. God bless Joey Chestnut. God bless America. That's it. Music break. All right, gentlemen, my favorite in-laws of mine. We're so excited to be back on the Juice Boy Show, episode 49. Moron Mountain or Squeezes of the Week, our most outlandish takes. Our newest segment is Moron Mountain, where we nominate the biggest morons in sports to sit atop the throne. We nominate it, we debate it, all the things. We have one listener submitted question.
A question. Okay.
So not as much as squeeze. So we'll throw it out to the boys. But I have a nominee for Moron Mountain.
Okay, and I will say we haven't had a whole lot of debate around Moron Mountain yet. We haven't had anybody take a real outlandish take. So
no.
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of agreement on this one.
We're the Rob Pelinka fans out there coming on.
Yeah, what a shocker. No one had anybody else to say back to, hey, Kobe Bryant's agent shouldn't be goddamn GM.
Rob Pelinka's listening to this he's saying to his wife, they're asking for my fans. Yeah, now they're laughing at me. Well, this guy should probably win the Mount Rushmore of Moron Mountain, but we didn't get to talk about it. I'm going to nominate Mr. Jamarcus Russell once again. Come on down.
What now?
What did he do?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
I did not hear about it.
Let me tell you. Oh, man, you didn't know. Jamarcus Russell, our favorite NFL bust. Yes. Stories come out he was on drugs. He had a cannon of an arm. He never watched film. There's notorious stories.
They gave him empty film cases to see if he'd touch it.
They gave him empty film cases, like Joey said, to test if he was watching it. And he came in the next day and he acted like he watched it. But if he really didn't watch it, he realized there's nothing on it. So he was embarrassed. The Raiders being the Raiders. Well, he's back. He has been a high school assistant football coach.
Assistant.
Volunteer.
Number one pick in the draft. Number one pick in the draft.
He's a volunteer.
My job.
Assistant high school coach at his alma mater. Old Jamarcus Russell cashed a $75,000 donation check personally and has now been relieved of his volunteer duties.
Donation check for the school.
Yeah, no, it was a donation to the football program. Old Jamarcus cashed the check in his personal bank account.
Like, this is for me.
This is
That's the old Brett Favre, huh?
it's so bad. I mean, I guess I didn't. If you're a volunteer, you feel like you got to get paid, I guess, and just you sneak out a $75,000 check.
Nobody's gonna notice.
How does he? Okay, Jamarcus Russell got a $20 million signing bonus and then a $61 million contract, which $32 million of that was guaranteed. So he's guaranteed to have made $52 million in his career, and he's stealing $72,000 from his alma mater high school.
I guess so.
My God! Welcome to Moron Mountain.
And he lives in Mobile, Alabama, so that $50 million, that's got
$50 million
That's gonna go a long way down there.
Dried up by the time your great grandkids have access to it.
Shout out to the guy who wrote a $75,000 donation check.
That poor man. It was like, he's really trying to make the most of Mobile.
Yeah, and old Jamarcus Russell coming chugging in, and he cashes a check. So thus, my friend, a nominee for Moron Mountain. He should be on there just full time at this point.
Not a debate here.
So many times he should be named.
Jamarcus Russell has a rich history of treading onward and upward up Moron Mountain over and over again. Perhaps some of the most summits of all time.
Yeah.
For someone who had such a short career.
But
my God, he found his way back. He's like, oh, this is to the football program. I'm an assistant to the football program. That's essentially the same thing.
He also denied any wrongdoing, which is interesting because the bank has the receipts that you tried to cash the check.
Yeah, they would know.
They would know what you're. Okay, Jamarcus. Take your nomination. That's the only thing you're going to win in life, and we'll go on. How about that?
His lawyers are going to send him home with the bank footage and check whether or not he actually watched it.
That's excellent.
That's good. That was damn you, Chris. Joey, we have another squeeze. I'm not sure why I'm saying your name.
Hello. Yes.
All right. Who sent something in? We have Mr. Kenny Rutt. First time.
My boy.
Everybody's your boy.
No, Kenny Rudd's one of the biggest badasses who's ever walked this planet. He plays football for me. He played last year, 3 months after breaking his hip. He broke his hip. The kid had a fractured pelvis. All right. And then he fell down a flight of stairs and played football for me all last season. I'm not joking. No, he fell down the stairs with a broken pelvis. All right. And then played football for me.
You generally don't want to do that.
He's a big juice junkie. He's coming in this season looking outstanding. He's getting his speed back. He's going to be my guard, just ass kicking, punching dicks, ripping chodes.
Yeah, is he ripping chodes, punching taints?
He is. He's the master at it.
He did put that in his email. That's how he signed off.
Awesome.
Ripper of chodes. Yeah. That's what he more posed a question for us.
Okay.
Nothing outlandish. We can discuss it amongst the group. Maybe trash Kenny in the way. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What do you think will be the best fit for the Broncos this season out of the 3 quarterbacks at the moment? I would say nobody.
Are we going to trash him? Like, did he share an opinion? Like,
no opinion. No opinion.
How dare you send me?
No opinion.
No opinion. God, man.
What a dumbass question,
Check
Kenny.
your other hip.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Kenny, thank you for sending that in. Keep ripping taints.
It's a valid
Keep punching
question.
chodes. You keep doing your thing, Kenny. Boys, you're the Bronco fans, I guess. Take your pick. Garbage, or garbage.
Dude, the reports out of camp is Zach Wilson's looking the best, and I'm like, oh my God.
God help us all.
God.
Mothers of Denver.
Hey, congrats to Zach. He just got engaged.
Yes,
Congrats to him.
He did.
I hope it's an open relationship. He's
not
got a
sleeping
lot
with
of
mom's
cougars
friends
to visit.
anymore or anything, but or whoever it was. But it's wouldn't it be just the biggest? I would relish the fact that Zach Wilson is good, just because I hate the Jets that much. That would make me so happy if he comes over here and dominates. Now, remember Alex Smith, his first couple of years was trash, right? Alex Smith came in the number 1 pick in the draft, and he was very bad his first 3 years in the NFL. Then who came in? Jim Harbaugh came in, a real coach. All right, a real coach came in and made Alex Smith, like one of the greatest stories and one of my favorite players in NFL history. I love Alex Smith. Who's to say that a kid, Zach Wilson's got talent?
Oh gosh, were we back on this? Oh,
he's got talent. So what if Sean Payton can do something? Now, I love Bo Nix, but should he start immediately? I don't know. Peyton Manning will always say yes because he wants somebody to break his all-time interception record for rookies. He's like, somebody go out there and throw 28. My 27's been sitting since 97 or whatever, and it was 98.
Love that logic.
And then Jarrett Stidham, really, if you think about it, between those guys, Jarrett Stidham has probably had the best NFL career, the best career. He came in and has actually looked decent a couple of times. Zach Wilson's had one game where he looked good.
Chris, are you behind Mr.
I love
Zachary
it.
Wilson?
I'm all in on Jarrett Stidham, honestly. I think in today's modern age of the NFL, so many rookie quarterbacks get forced into positions that they're not ready for against defenses that are just moving at a speed that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
I am okay with let this season be what this season's going to be. If Bo Nix is truly ready, awesome. Happy for him. Excited to see what he's capable of. But I'm a big fan. Give him one entire season to where he just rides the bench, learns, develops that speed, develops that ability to read defenses. Let Jarrett Stidham go out there and do whatever Jarrett Stidham's going to do. Give himself an opportunity to go and find his next spot at being a journeyman next season or be second to Bo Nix. But Zach Wilson, I think it would be hilarious, but
good content.
Right, he's
content.
He's talented. That's great. So is everybody else in the NFL. Everybody got there because they're talented, because they're capable, because they are, once upon a time, the tippity top of their position. And you're right. Zach Wilson hasn't shown a damn thing since entering the NFL. I think it's Jarrett Stidham's job. I'd love to see the opportunity to not rush Bo Nix, give him some time to develop, and then bring him in when he's truly ready.
Are you going Bo Nix third string as the top 12 pick?
No. Sounds like he's wanting him to sit. Yeah, he wants him to sit. So who's to say Bo Nix can't come in and run Sean Payton's offense? It's like it's not this massive high flying offense. It's you have to be precise. Drew Brees was a 70% passer because most of his passes were within 5 yards. That's exactly what Bo Nix did in college. So I think this could be interesting. I think maybe just throw out Zach Wilson to see if he's got anything. Throw out Jarrett Stidham, see if he's got anything. See if he's got anything, and then
especially as you're saying, what Sean Payton requires is precision. Let's throw in Zach Wilson. Imprecise. Oh my God. Can he throw precision? Can he throw bombs? He's capable of both things. Do you trust him to do either of those things with any consistency? Absolutely not.
You know what? I'm going to take a different route. I'm going to call out fucking Kenny on this.
Okay. You're just looking for...
No. Kenny gave us a question.
My high school player.
Oh. He's 18 though, right? Senior?
No, he's a sophomore.
Oh, okay. I just cursed at a child.
Cody loves talking down to kids.
I guess
this is a kid that can probably kick Cody's ass. So let's see
Kenny,
what happens.
Give us your opinion. Kenny just throws us a question. Give us your thoughts on this.
What's wrong with asking a question?
Yeah, but give us his thoughts on it too. Come on now. Come on.
Respond.
We'd love to hear from you, Kenny. And
give us
two of the three of us definitely won't shit all over you for it.
Chris will be at your games this year, Kenny. Cody won't.
I sure will. Yeah. Happy to meet you.
Kenny, give us your thoughts, damn it. Write the question and your thoughts. You could do better than that. Your parents raised you better than that.
Thank you, Kenny.
Joey, if people like Kenny and myself have a Moron Mountain or Squeeze of the Week, my friend, how can they submit it? Through all the channels.
Or I guess a question, like our friend.
Or a question without a response.
Yeah. If you got a question,
something to send us.
You guys got anything? Just if you want to say hi, even. All right. We just want some input. Let's get some dialogue. Juice Junkies, submit your most outlandish sports take, your Moron Mountain, your questions, your criticisms by emailing us at juiceboyshow@gmail.com or send us a DM on Instagram at juiceboyshow. 2 S's Chase. If it has the pulp, then we'll read it on the show. Chris!
Hey, fella.
Who sponsored today's show?
Today's episode of the Juice Boys Show is brought to you by the Coach Linehan Baseball Clinic.
Oh, Jesus. Baseball now. Okay.
Good.
Fellas, summer is in full swing, and it's that time of year again for Coach Linehan to shape this generation of young athletes in his beautiful image. And by that, we of course mean your children will have an opportunity to learn all the skills necessary to get themselves a full D1 scholarship before setting their sights into the MLB. At the Coach Linehan Baseball Clinic, your children will learn the basics, like how to properly catch a baseball with your forehead, how to chirp at your opponents without getting kicked out by the umpire, and of course, how to slap dingers.
Oh, baby.
That's right, dude.
Yes, we here at the Coach Linehan Baseball Clinic are eager to turn all your children into chode-ripping, taint-punching, shit-talking little monsters, all in an effort to be their best baseball selves. The Coach Linehan Baseball Clinic. America's game just got a whole lot more American.
American.
I coach baseball way different than I coach football, dude. Baseball is a game
Not
of
according to your advertisement.
That's right.
true.
Baseball is a game of patience. It's a game of mental toughness, not physical toughness. It's very different. If I tell the kids to punch dicks or chodes, we would lose.
Well, tell that to
I would say so.
Tell your marketing people then.
I'm sorry. I gotta have a word with them.
All right, guys, we're excited about this big potato, this big top, maybe big hot dog is what we're calling it. The big 4th of July Nathan's hot dog eating contest took place. Joey Chestnut not there.
Boo.
But we had a question that we were pondering. If you had one athlete who is not a professional eater, who would you choose for the Nathan's hot dog eating contest? Andre the Giant is the Roman Coliseum. Cannot choose Nathan's
Dude could
Andre
actually
the
eat
Giant.
a horse.
He would win. Not hands down. So he's off.
We've talked about him and Wade Boggs with their drinking escapades. They're out. Even though, can you imagine how much that stomach could hold if you can drink a keg of beer? I mean, it's just like how many hot dogs could fit in there? How many hot dogs could fit in there?
Yes. So they are not in, but everyone else in the sports world is up for grabs except for professional eaters. Are we calling them athletes? Are we calling professional eaters athletes?
Of course they're athletes. You have to train. Look at Joey Chestnut. He's not fat.
Very true.
But it's a children's game because more children are out there eating hot dogs.
Christopher brings it back. I'm going to go first, mother efforts. I'm going first.
Go first.
I'm taking it.
Okay.
You never go first. Go first, McCoy.
Who I'm taking out of the bullpen for the hot dog eating contest? Michael freaking Phelps, easily. That's who's going to win.
Some bitch.
That's why I went first.
That is why I went first. Breakfast, 3 loaded fried egg sandwiches, 2 cups of coffee, 1 5-egg omelet, 1 bowl of grits, 3 slices French toast, 3 chocolate chip pancakes. For lunch, 1 pound of pasta, 2 ham and cheese sandwiches, 1,000 calories in energy drinks. We're not done. Dinner, 1 pound of pasta, a pizza, more energy drinks. This guy's clocking at 12,000 calories. That's how you win a hot dog eating contest.
Dude is eating your recommended caloric daily intake per meal.
Yeah, he's winning. So whatever you guys have to say, Michael Phelps is going to win this competition. I don't know about the speed. A little worried about the speed. Not going to lie. A little worried about the speed. But he's got big hands. Could shove that shit in his mouth.
Okay. Got
the heart rate. He's a swimmer, so the heart rate doesn't jump so quickly.
It is absolutely mind-blowing to me that a human being like that looks like he's skinny as a rail, dude. Mm-hmm. You remember that? When what the hell was it when they won on that relay and that kid Jared Lipnicki? I can't, where the hell did that come from? All right, when he came in, he won, and Michael Phelps was at the end just going and just losing his mind. That dude has 0% body fat. How the hell do you have 12,000 calories a day? This means you are literally doing nothing but working out. I mean, that's
yeah, he's just a monster.
That's pretty disgusting to be honest.
Hey,
I mean,
you can suck on his gold medals, friend.
Boys, I'm gonna go with a throwback since Cody collectively took all of our first pick.
That's right, the bestest. 12,000 calories.
Fellas, did you know that Babe Ruth one time ate 12 hot dogs and 8 sodas in between a doubleheader?
In between a double
In between 2 games where he was playing, he had 12 hot dogs.
Georgie boy?
And 8 bottles of soda. Just like casually also consumed 12,000 calories. Not because he was working out that much, just because he was having himself a little treat.
And that was the 1900s when Coca-Cola was actual cocaine. So you imagine how he was playing in that second game? He was on
point.
Fire.
It's if anybody's still, my God, he's the best athlete of all time. There you go. They're
Professional eater.
There you go. The dude was putting down 8 dinks in between a freaking doubleheader. That's the greatest athlete of all time.
Georgie boy taking
putting down a quick dozen.
I would not.
He's well fueled for his next game.
Oh my god!
I would not doubt that he would be a phenomenal competitive. I mean, it's just like that guy.
I bet he would.
I bet he would just be the Sultan of SWAT. Could do anything, but
he could put dogs down. Put dogs down. Joey beats.
All right, since we always do athletes, this guy is now a famous actor. All right, but he was a standout D-end at the University of Miami. I don't know if people knew that.
Okay.
And he had an injury and had to become a WWE star.
Yeah, tell me about
And now he's
The
one of
Rock.
my favorite people in the world. I'm taking The Rock, baby. All right. Now,
Really?
if you guys ever seen The Rock's cheat meals,
I have.
they are something of legend and pretty freaking disgusting. All right. And one sitting. Okay. So this was after he was training to be Hercules. This was a while ago. So it was 150 days of him training consecutively. The Rock, when he was done with shooting in one sitting, ate 12 pancakes, 4 pizzas, and 21 brownies. Okay. It's like, you got, holy crap. Another one of his was 5 pints of ice cream in one sitting. All right. It's another 5 pints. All right. 5 pints of them. Another one was 6 sushi platters and a plate of cookies.
Still 1-2 punch.
That's like 100 pieces of sushi and then a plate of cookies. All right, in a single sitting.
My gosh.
Yeah. He in a single sitting, he did 2 18-inch turkey subs and then a plate of fudge brownies. Another one, 2 2-pound steaks and 2 loaded baked potatoes. All right, this guy's it's disgusting. Each of those meals in one sitting is like 10,000 calories. Not just a day. I mean, that's just one single.
We may need to find out whether or not Nathan's tests for performance enhancing.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, The Rock's clean. Don't do that to my boy.
No, he is 100% not. Have you ever seen him when he was at his biggest? He was built like a Sherman tank.
In the 90s, too? Come on. He was
that's old man strength, dude. You just get bigger.
Okay. He was
I have
a chance.
I haven't worked out in ever. And it's just like, wait, how am I stronger than I was when I was like on a football player? It happens. Your body just develops. He's now like almost 60. The dude is jacked.
I'm going the Chris route, someone who hits dingers.
Dingers.
We love dingers.
He hits dingers. He only hits dingers. Literally nothing else in his career. Either strikeout or dinger. We're going Adam Big Donkey Dunn.
I love that.
Adam Big. Did you know his
Donkey?
Did you know his name was
needs a
Big
moment
Donkey
there.
Dunn? The man's 6'8", 285. That's a lot of weight. A lot of hype. Got a lot of plates for the hot dogs to go. A little worried on the transfer from the table and water to the mouth. That's got to be a little bit different than a lot of these other professional eating athletes. Yeah. But Adam Dunn only goes for gold or nothing. So Adam Dunn's coming in last place, or the man is taking home the gold. I'm betting on going for the gold. He's going to go get the silver wiener. I don't know. The golden wiener. Yeah, golden wiener.
There it is.
Adam Dunn, Big Donkey Dunn.
Big Donkey. All right, I love this guy. He's one of my all-time favorite players.
Oh, one of the best.
He's the definition of a first baseman power hitter.
Like, he's before his time. He's playing today's game.
I mean, he was, because like he led the league in strikeouts 4 times, 3 times, like 3 consecutive seasons, mind you. All right, but in those 3 seasons. In those 3 seasons, he had 46, 40, and 40 home runs, and then 102, 101, and 92 RBIs. Yeah. So the dude had 462 home runs in his career, but
the golden wiener, baby.
2,379 strikeouts.
Or he's in dead last in his competition. Like, there's no in between.
He may strike out. Hey, he may strike out. He may hit a dinger.
Yeah.
But you've
Big
given
Donkey's
yourself a
got us covered.
shot.
Yeah. So beat
Big Donkey's got us covered.
Oh my god,
I love it.
You know, thinking back to us watching the Lemonade, you know, as I'm coming up with something here on the fly, because I only ever come up with 2 options for these things.
Of course.
Let's remember that the contests, they're about entertainment. Follow old McCoy's thought process. We're here to grow the brand. Yes. And so what's the more entertaining person? Is it the person who is clearly crushing it or the person who's struggling but trying their best? For that reason, I'm going with Tom Brady.
Oh, you want to see him struggle?
Why do you always take Tom Brady?
Tom Brady has survived off of kale enemas for the last 8 years and hasn't had an actual bite of food. But it's like, Tom, I'm sorry, America needs you. You've got to go compete against The Rock, Babe Ruth, Michael Phelps. Like you're going up against some behemoths.
Oh my God!
Let's just see what you do here, buddy. You know, just any attempt whatsoever, and we're gonna give you a nice shiny participation wiener.
The shiny participation wiener.
Yeah. Exactly.
Tom Brady.
I don't think he'd make it. I think he'd puke after the first bite.
I don't know that he would get down one. Yeah. I think it'd be the first time in a hot dog eating contest somebody doesn't get to one.
That's fair.
If they were avocado hot dogs, he'd have like 1,000. But
but they're not. They're Nathan's. Damn it.
Have you ever seen avocado ice cream?
Nope.
It might be good, but it looks like straight poo. It just just looks like turd in a bowl, and it's just like this looks.
Well, Juice Donkeys, thanks for tuning in to find out that avocado ice cream.
Yeah. Go find yourself some avocado ice cream.
Looks like a turd in a bowl.
Yeah, Joey, number 2, who is taking us home?
Number 2. Now, when I was a kid, home on summer, there was no internet. There was no cell phones. When you live up in the mountains, the weather is crazy. So sometimes you'd be outside. Other times you're stuck inside. And with a mom who didn't let you play video games, which I'm very thankful for to now. Now, back in those times, what was I supposed to watch? What was on TV all the time on ESPN2 back in the day? World's Strongest Man.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I watched so much World's Strongest Man. Magnus Samuelsson was my dude. All right. So I was just watching that growing up, and I was doing research on some just insane diets of athletes. And America's pride and joy for World's Strongest Man competition is a dude named Brian Shaw. And Brian Shaw has a hobbit's diet. All right. This dude eats like every 45 minutes. It is unbelievable. It's like we got first breakfast, we got second breakfast, we got lunch, we have second lunch. So all in a day, he has 8 meals. Okay, well, all in that time, and each one of those meals is at least 1,200 calories. So in the start of the day, he starts with 8 eggs. Okay, 8 eggs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch, apparently. He eats it every single day. All right. Then just a half hour later, he has a protein shake because he's got to get ready. All right. And then at lunch, he has a 2,200 calorie lunch of pasta, of a pound of pasta. A pound of pasta. Think about that. That's a lot of pasta.
That's what Michael Phelps does. Keep it moving. Come on. We got someone on the table. Yeah.
I'm sorry. A pound of pasta. After that, he's got another protein shake. Got his pre-post lunch, which is another 2,400 calories. Jeez. All right. And then he's got his dinner. He's got his dinner, which is 4,600 calories dinner. And then he's got his nighttime snack, which at the end of that, which is also 1,600 calories.
When are you not eating?
All in a day, he has 1,519 calories, 705 grams of protein. All right. And
you mean 15,000?
Yeah, 1,500 calories is not very many calories.
15,000?
Oh, there we go.
Jeez. That's a good.
That dude could put down some meat.
But how's his speed? We feel good about the speed? Because that's a lot of eating during the day. What do you think?
Yeah, that's
he's 6'8", 435 pounds.
That's a hoss.
So I think.
Okay. What do I know? I don't know anything.
Remember, Juice Junkies, you can listen to the show on all major podcast networks and YouTube. Please follow and rate the show and leave us a review through Apple. And we encourage you to follow the YouTube and Spotify channels. Push those subscribe buttons. Also, be a friend. Tell a friend about the podcast. Join our Juice Junkie community. I just ordered new stickers, everybody.
Let's
do Let us know. Yeah, get some stickers.
Whatever you need, we got you covered. That almost does it for us. Christopher, we got a lot of stats today here. We're gonna go lightning rounds. We're gonna go lightning round. Who is sponsoring our very first lightning round stat of the day?
Today's stats of the day are brought to you by peeing off your deck.
Love it.
Potentially inspired by somebody this weekend. Fellas, it's the dog days of summer, and that means long nights spent drinking with your buddies on your deck. And there's no pure celebration of being a man with a big, huge deck, then peeing off your deck. Yes, this here is a call to all the fellas out there amongst the juice junkies to engage in the proud tradition of peeing outdoors while also disappointing your wife.
Wait, did I do that?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Peeing off your deck is the greatest way to combine the celebration of owning a home with the thrill of public indecency. When
learned it from Joey.
When it's summer,
The mountains, dude.
the sun has gone down, the crickets are chirping to you. Peeing off your deck has been the choice of generations because peeing off your deck is your way of showing that your dog isn't the only one who can claim things by peeing on them. Peeing off your deck because you've got that dog in you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Cody, do not compare me to that to me. I live in the mountains. I grew up in the mountains my whole life. Every single tree is a bathroom mountain.
Yeah, I live by a pond. Yeah.
In a very, very residential neighborhood.
I didn't say who it was.
Oh, yeah.
I just said that it was
You
somebody.
just outed yourself.
Oh,
You just outed
shit.
yourself, McCoy.
You guys ready for a fun lightning round stat of the day?
Yes.
I love lightning.
It comes from the Major League Eating website.
Okay.
We're really into eating right now.
Oh, baby.
Apparently.
We are going to go for a lot. There is 12 scrolls of records. I'm going to pick out a few.
Okay.
You guys tell me what you think the record is. I'll give you the time and the food, how many were consumed in this time. Okay, we'll go flat. We'll go we'll go quick here.
Okay.
Hard-boiled eggs, 8
There we
minutes.
go.
How many you got?
Hard-boiled
Okay,
eggs.
well, oh God.
If Joey Chestnut won it.
Cool Hand Luke did 50. Oh, did he do 100? I can't remember. I love that movie. I'm gonna say 100. I'm gonna do in 8 minutes. I'm gonna do 120.
I'm going to go 200.
141 by Joey Chestnut.
Oh, my God.
In
Nicely
8 minutes.
done, JoJo.
Asparagus, also Joey Chestnut, 10 minutes. Deep fried asparagus
buddy.
spears. They were deep fried too. How
Were
many?
they battered? So how many individual celery stalks?
How many pounds?
Oh, pounds. All right, I'm gonna do 9.
I'm going
9
5.
pounds.
12 pounds. Pretty much 13
my
pounds of
God.
asparagus. What? Corned beef and cabbage, guys. Corned
Oh
beef
my
and
God.
Could you imagine those farts after this? That gut rot. That gut rot.
This was
Yeah.
on just
beef.
one day. It was hard-boiled eggs, asparagus, and
Oh,
corned beef and
God.
cabbage.
Corned
That
beef
dude
and
could be smelled
cabbage.
from space.
10 minutes. Patrick Bertelli, the guy who just won the hot dog. He has the one
hey.
for corned beef and cabbage. 10 minutes. How many pounds?
Cabbage is heavy. Corned beef is heavy. I'm going 16 pounds.
In how many minutes?
You went the opposite after you said it was heavy.
Yeah, that's a
I'm gonna
lot.
go-
That's 16 pounds.
That's a lot. No,
That's a
I'm saying.
lot. Yeah.
I'm going to go 7.
10 pounds. He was eating
Damn
a
it.
pound of corned beef a minute,
Yeah.
fellas. Cannolis.
God.
Let's go,
Oh, dude,
cannolis.
this is absurd.
6 minutes
6
God.
minutes.
of cannolis. They're large cannolis.
Dude, I
Large
can't.
cannolis.
Sometimes I can't even finish one cannoli. They're so rich. 13.
13 in 6 minutes?
They're so rich.
I'll go like 50.
34. Russ went right down the
Okay. Okay.
They're so rich. I thought no human being can handle that much in their stomach.
Ooh, keep it
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
Glazed donuts. Oh, this is gonna make you throw up. How many glazed donuts in 8 minutes? Ugh. That is. How do you not die? Shoot.
I'm gonna say 73.
In 8 minutes? Give
Because
me
when you
60.
push a donut
Give me
down, it's
60.
actually not that much.
Holy shit, Joey! 70 glazed donuts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Joey's crushing.
No,
Chili.
I was
I
about
gotta
that.
do chili. I love chili. 6 minutes. How many gallons of chili?
Gallons.
Gallons.
It's in
Oh
it's in
my
plural. Gallons.
Gallons.
Oh, this is
Okay.
the one that
At
makes
the-
you feel the worst about
Ugh,
whatever their
at the old Orlando
gastrointestinal
chili kickoff.
situation is. Oh my
Ugh.
God.
And how many minutes?
6 minutes.
I mean, the
And you
dude
said
drank,
gallons.
the dude drank a gallon of lemonade in 20 seconds.
That doesn't have beans and meat in it, though.
No, true, but still, it's just like these are staggering numbers.
If you say gallons plural, I'm gonna go 2.9.
It's gonna go 3, so let's go 3.5.
2.5. Damn, Joey's on a roll.
All right.
This doesn't make sense. 8 minutes. Bowls of mayonnaise.
Gross, dude.
It's a record. It's a record.
Gross, dude.
Bowls. I feel like I've got no
my
point of reference
God.
though. I've got a lot of different
ounce,
sizes of bowls.
How many 32-ounce bowls of mayonnaise?
32 ounce
ounces.
bowl. That's
How
not a
many-
bowl. That's not a bowl.
That's not a bowl. That is a
Bowl is like
massive.
maybe 12 ounces. That's not a bowl.
Oh, I
how
feel
many
my own
bowls?
stomach churning just hearing these things.
And,
Bowls
okay,
of
so the
mayonnaise.
fact that it's 32 ounce bowl in 8 minutes, I'm hoping, God, I hope it's only one, but I'm going to go 3.
Just mayonnaise? Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
6.
4. Split the middle again, gentlemen.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh. Taco Bell soft beef tacos. That's
Dude,
a good reference. 10 minutes.
Oh, Joey's stepping up to the plate here.
This would be the one I could maybe compete in. I mean, not
Dude,
really,
I'm serious. Those things, like,
they go down to dollar ones?
Yeah. Back when I was in college, they were still $1. They were still like 89 cents, right?
What do you think?
I ate 12 in one sitting, so like that wasn't even that hard.
Yeah, how many minutes?
Joey Chestnut, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. God, I'm going to say like 70.
I'm gonna go 114 tacos.
Whoa, 53, fellas.
Damn
Settle
it.
it down. Your butthole can't take that much.
Yeah. But there's not
Here's one.
14. Awfully
in there.
precise.
12 minutes? No, 1 minute and 45 seconds for baked beans. How many pounds of baked beans can you consume in 1 minute 45 seconds?
God. And again, you said plural, pounds. Okay, I was thinking ounces, not pounds. Okay.
Baked beans, you're just drinking it at that point.
3.8 pounds.
We'll go 3.
10 pounds.
Oh, God! That is not
Wow.
possible. How does your innards not just
is that?
explode? How does it not explode? That cannot be possible.
This sounds like the worst way to make a living.
That can't be possible.
That is so gross.
It is disgusting.
I had one more. Chicken wings, guys. What do we think? 12 minutes. I don't know what this long form thing was. Chicken wings, 12 minutes. Chicken wing. Buffalo chicken wings.
I'm gonna say, try to beat me, 72.
Oh,
I'll go 90.
281, guys. Come on. They're
Oh
sucking
my
these
God.
chicken wings down.
281. I almost died off of 72. Hey,
You ain't them. That'll do it for our show. How about that for a lightning round? Are you
my
exhausted?
God.
Oh
Oh my
gosh.
God, that is disgusting.
I am
and
disgusted. That's
appalled
what I
and
am. I am
hilarious.
disgusted.
Just off of 72. Hey,
You ain't them. That'll do it for our show. How about that for a lightning round? Are you
my
exhausted?
God.
Oh
Oh my God,
gosh.
that is disgusting.
I am
and
disgusted. That's
appalled
what I
and
am. I am
hilarious.
disgusted.
How many pounds, just while we're going, how many pounds of vinegar pickles in 6 minutes? Pounds of pickles. Ugh.
4.
Because the last one was so ridiculous, I will say 8.
2.7 pounds.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay. That's
no,
way
this
less
doesn't
alarming.
make any sense. How could you have 10
There's no
pounds of beans?
rhyme or reason.
It doesn't make any sense.
They're
10
eating
pounds of
97
beans.
pounds of beans.
You guys feel sick
18
yet?
gallons
Oh,
of
what a way
jelly.
to end the show. Oh.
Beans one is just that's just unbelievable. That is unbelievable. I do not believe it.
Ooh, buddy.
think
Oysters,
that they
one
even,
more.
like-
8 minutes. How many oysters in 8 minutes? You slurp them down, Joe.
Were they already shucked?
I don't think he knows that.
It's dozen. The number is how many dozen?
Dozen?
Like the number, yeah.
Dude, I go and I order a dozen, and that's a lot. Are you kidding me? How many and how long?
8 minutes.
Okay, so they're not that much weight, right? And so there's probably a couple ounces in each of those. In 8 minutes, you can go shunk, 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 shunk.
How do you go?
And about 30 times 8. Let me say 240.
So how many
Dozen?
is that?
Oh,
Divided by 240
that's
divided by 12?
10. That's 20 dozen.
20 dozen.
20 dozen. I'll go 10.
47 dozen, motherfuckers.
Oh, dude, that's way faster. He must have been doing 2 at a time. Oh, good clip.
That'll do it.
I hope any of the listeners
it.
are not eating right now.
Call it. That's it for the show. Everyone go take 5. We'll see you next week. We got to
hate this.
recover.
I hate this. Why did you make this a reality?
Man. Go poop it out. I don't know.
Recover.
Love you all. Keep sending stuff in. Instagram, TikTok,
Episode 50
emails.
next week, baby. Let's
Episode
do
50.
this.
We'll celebrate what some way we got to. All right.
That's right.
Bye.